We must address the climate crisis. If we're going to address the ocean, we can't have a healthy future without a healthy ocean, but it's more vulnerable than ever because of climate change and pollution.
Climate change is a global problem. The planet is warming because of the growing level of greenhouse gas emissions from human activity. If this trend continues, truly catastrophic consequences are likely to ensue, from rising sea levels to reduced water availability to more heat waves and fires.
IELTS speaking sample. Topic: Climate change and the ocean. Part 1. Climate change and the ocean. Have you ever heard about the connection between climate change and the ocean?
Answer:
Yes, I've learned that climate change affects the ocean in many ways, such as rising sea levels, ocean warming, and coral bleaching.
Why is the ocean important to our planet?
Answer:
The ocean produces over half of the world's oxygen, regulates climate, and supports millions of species, including humans.
What are the main environmental problems in your country?
Answer:
Not as much as they should. People often focus more on air pollution and forget that the ocean plays a vital role in climate balance.
Have you ever seen the effects of climate change on the ocean, like in the news or real life?
Answer:
Yes, I've seen news about dying coral reefs and stronger typhoons caused by warmer sea temperatures.
Do you think young people care about the health of the ocean?
Answer:
Yes, many young people participate in beach cleanups and online campaigns to raise awareness.
Vocabulary:
Coral bleaching, ocean acidification, rising sea levels, marine ecosystem, coastal erosion. Part 2. Describe a problem related to the ocean that is caused by climate change.
You should say
What the problem is, how it affects the ocean, how it impacts people, and explain what could be done to deal with it.
answer.
One major problem caused by climate change is coral bleaching. When ocean temperatures rise, corals expel the algae living inside them, turning completely white. This not only damages marine biodiversity, but also affects coastal tourism and fishing industries. In countries like Australia, the Great Barrier Reef is suffering greatly. To combat this, governments and organizations are working to reduce carbon emissions and establish marine protected areas. However, more global cooperation and stricter environmental policies are still needed.
Vocabulary:
Algae, marine biodiversity, coastal communities, carbon footprint, marine protected area,
pronunciation,
bleaching, ecosystem, erosion, acidification, algae. Part 3. Discussion questions. How does climate change affect coastal communities?
Answer.
Climate change causes sea levels to rise, which leads to coastal erosion and frequent flooding. This can destroy homes, damage infrastructure, and affect people's livelihoods, especially those who rely on fishing or tourism.
What are the long-term consequences of rising sea levels?
Answer.
In the long run, rising sea levels can submerge low-lying islands and cities, displacing millions of people. It also contaminates freshwater sources with salt water, making agriculture and daily life more difficult.
Should governments prioritize ocean protection more?
Answer.
Absolutely. The ocean plays a key role in regulating the climate and supporting biodiversity. Governments should invest in marine conservation, reduce plastic waste, and enforce laws against overfishing.
Do you think human activities at sea are responsible for the ocean's problems?
Answer.
Yes, activities like overfishing, oil drilling, and marine transport contribute to pollution and ecosystem destruction. These actions, combined with climate change, put enormous pressure on the ocean.
How can technology help reduce climate impacts on oceans?
Answer.
Technology can help in many ways. For example, satellite monitoring allows us to track changes in sea temperature and sea level. Also, renewable energy like offshore wind farms reduces dependence on fossil fuels.